the next, investing principle I want to go to is actually from one of your greatest mentors, Peter Cundall. So he famously said, when a stock doubles, sell half, then what you have is a free position. Then it becomes more of an art form. When you sell depends on individual circumstances. What are your thoughts about this quote from Peter Cundall? And, how did it impact you on knowing when to hit the sell button?
I have to say, first of all, that Peter Cundall was the greatest influence on my investing career because I got to spend more time with him personally. So Peter was more important to me than all of the other investment mentors that I've ever enjoyed combined. And I would encourage people to look on YouTube for Peter Cundall speeches and play them repeatedly and learn. But he was wrong with that quote. I subscribed to it. Peter Cundall, like Ben Graham, was more focused on not losing money than he was on making money. And Peter would do wonderful work and cause me to do wonderful work. And then we would waste some of the benefit of that wonderful work we did by reflexive selling in order to avoid loss. What I've learned, particularly in exploration, is if the news changes, if the fundamentals change, your assessment of the value has to change. There have been 50 or 60 times in my career where a stock went from $1 to $3 and it was worth more. In other words, it was more undervalued at $3 than it had been at $1. And for a decade, I followed slavishly Peter's advice and Ben Graham's advice, which is to say that you minimize your downside. You can't minimize your downside if the logical conclusion on the arithmetic, the delta between value and price, argues to the upside. Now, in exploration stocks, in a bull market, we sometimes have a very different situation. We buy a stock because we believe that the answer to an unanswered question will lead to an increase in valuation. But the market price of the stock doubles before the information has changed, which is to say you get a free double. You absolutely, positively take those. If the price of something goes up, but the value hasn't changed, you owe it to your portfolio to harvest the stupidity of those around you.